Hey there guys, it's Dashabella and welcome back to another episode of Star Equestrian. It is day 9 of our Christmas YouTube challenge and so far we've been doing pretty good. Okay, we've been uploading every single day. We had a hiccup on Saturday, so if you're wondering what happened to Saturday's upload, I uploaded a short on Saturday because I mismanaged my time and I did not get to do a video on Saturday, or a proper video. So if you haven't seen the short, go see the short. It's a very fun one. But if you don't want to see shorts, that's totally fine. Today's video though is a proper video. We are going to be looking at the Rusted Purple Friesian together because I do have some thoughts after owning this horse and seeing some of the breeding results that other people have had with this horse so far. I mean, at the end of the day, these are my personal opinions on the horse. This is not fact. I don't want you guys to take this as gospel, okay? This is just my own personal opinion on the horse. If you would like to disagree or if you have your own opinions, that's totally fine. It's absolutely fine, guys, okay? But I do think some people deserve to know some things about this horse before buying it because, yeah, after owning the horse, that was when I kind of learned some things about the horse and, you know, it kind of changed my perspective and originally it could have impacted my decision on buying this horse if I knew some of these things outright. So let's pop into the video very quickly, shall we? So yeah, this is the Rusted Purple Friesian. This is a special Friesian because it is part of a trio of Friesians that are going on sale. So this is the second horse out of the 3 to go on sale. And it's going to be around for another week at the time of recording this video for $34.99 USD. Okay, that's the price of the horse. And what you get with the horse is obviously you get the full horse. And you also get 2 traits, one that is exclusive to the horse and another that is leveled up to level 2 but is available in the game. Okay, so everything that you see on the screen right now, this is what you get. I've had some people ask if you get club points if you buy these horses, and unfortunately you do not get club points for buying the Friesians. I think club points are exclusive to gems, so if you're thinking you'll be contributing to your club points by buying this horse, unfortunately that will not be the case. When you purchase the horse, it's like this, okay? This is the horse in game. So the thing that makes the horse special is that its appearance is exclusive to you, okay? Its appearance is going to be exclusive to you. So the pattern, the mane and tail style, the color, like all of these features on the horse, they're kind of new to the game and you will not be able to co-breed for these if you do not buy the horse. I don't even think you can co-breed for them if you do own the horse. It's been an interesting experience seeing people breed these horses and kind of figuring out like what you can and can't get with them. But yeah, everything they see with the horse, if you breed this horse with your own horses, you can acquire everything on your own stock. But yeah, if you do not buy the horse, you cannot co-breed this at all. The horse is a Friesian, okay? It's a purebred Friesian. There is no lineage. There's no mixed blood in this horse. It is 100% Friesian. Not Friesian sport, it's a Friesian. If you are somebody that breeds Friesian sports, if you breed your Friesian sport and if it's a pure one, you breed it with this, it's going to be a 50-50 outcome. I'm going to throw this in here because I think some people do get a bit confused sometimes. In Star Equestrian, regular Friesians and Friesian sports are classified as like 2 different breeds. So it doesn't matter which of the 2 you are breeding, they are classified as 2 different things. Just throwing that out there in case some people get a little bit confused with this stuff. Okay, let's actually look at the horse together, okay? Because one of the main selling points for the horses is its appearance, right? Its appearance and what can you breed from this horse. I want to start with the obvious one, not the pattern, we'll get to that later. We'll start from the top. The mane and tail style for this horse is unique. We do not have this mane and tail style in the game yet, so it is currently exclusive to this horse. And you can see currently it is in a 2-toned version. So there are 2 streaks of color. So in the case of the Rusted Purple right now, it is, I guess, white and purple, or it's cream and purple. I don't know if the white can get any lighter. It might. I haven't bred for this mane and tail yet, so I don't know if this is what they're classifying as a white or if this is like gray. I'm gonna call it white because just based off of the tail, yeah, that tail looks white. So this must be white and purple because the body pattern is also white. Now, personal opinions, okay, I like the tail. The tail is very cute. I do think the tail is really well done. I do like how the tail moves when you walk and trot and gallop with your horses as well. Hang on, let me just try and do that. There we go. Sorry guys, I was blocking it. So the tail, it's very flippy floppy. Is that a word? I like how the tail looks in the game. So I have no issues with the Rusted Purple Friesian's tail. I think it does look good in the game. So yeah, this is probably one of my most favorite tail styles in the game at the moment. So I have no issues at all with that tail. I do have a bone to pick with the mane though. So I did kind of notice this before I purchased the horse, but I wasn't sure until I actually bought it. So the mane for this horse, it seems to be in two parts. You have the front part, and then you have the part on the neck, the back, okay? The back moves normally like any other mane in Star Equestrian. It does look a little bit funky at times though, so I'm gonna say it's like not the best. It does clip in on itself, which is a bit odd, but I guess they're using the same physics and animations that they do for their regular long manes and tails. I kind of would have expected the mane to look better in movement, especially if I'm paying $35 for this horse. So yeah, I'm not too happy with how this looks in movement. The front part does not move at all. It's like it's glued on. So that's also something I'm not too happy about. So yeah, the mane, unfortunately for me, is a bit of a disaster. Like I really would have thought that this mane would have had some, I don't know if you want to say physics, I'd just say proper animations to it. So it looks like it's soft. I kind of want a horse with a soft mane and tail. So yeah, the mane was a bit of a disappointment personally. I don't think I'd be wanting to breed this on my horses just because, yeah, I don't know, personally for me, it just doesn't look that great. So tail is good, mane, not so great. Okay, let's focus on the body and the facial pattern as well. So the body and facial marking for the Rusted Purple Friesian. It's pretty interesting. You know, I actually really like how the patterning looks on this horse. I love the flex on the body as well. It looks really nice. I do like how the pattern looks. There are, I don't know, it's like some bits at the front, however, they do look a little scratchy. I don't know if, not in a bad way, but it's like some of it looks scratchy in a not so clean way. But if you look at it from a distance, the pattern looks really nice. By the way, as you can see, let me pull my horse's mane up so we can actually have a good look at this facial pattern because it is currently covered. So here we go. This is the facial pattern of the horse in all of its glory. You know what? We're gonna do this. Oh, we gotta dismount. Okay, beautiful. Thank you, game. All right, give me a second. There we go. All right, this might be better. So the facial pattern for the horse. This is what it looks like in like full view. I don't mind how it looks. I do think it looks better with the exclusive mane because I'm not a fan of how it kind of looks at the back of the head, if you know what I mean. Like, yeah, the back of the head, it almost feels like it's either got to connect to something or it really just needs to match this body pattern because I have seen people breed for this facial pattern. And if you don't get the body pattern, it does look a little odd, I guess. Like that's just me. Like it just doesn't fit a lot of markings in this game because it's got the little flex just like the body. So obviously this is supposed to be a matching pattern to the body. But I'm not really keen on the idea of like a facial pattern that's not going to be too compatible with anything that is like not Appaloosa themed or not spotty themed because yeah, like the flex on the facial marking, it looks nice here. But as soon as I put it on a solid or any other body pattern, it might look a little off. But yeah, it's not too bad. The leg situation, so for this marking, the front legs I think are meant to be white. If I'm not mistaken, like the full front legs are meant to be white. So it's kind of like one of the nightingale patterns, I guess. And the hind legs, those are kind of left open. So that's that's fine. You know, I have no issues with the legs. I actually think I kind of like the legs a little bit more than the body for some reason. Is that, I don't know. I think I'm just being a little bit goofy with my review, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, the horse is okay overall. I will say I'm not in love with it. Like when it first originally came out, I fell in love with the horse overall because it was a beautiful cohesive design. But once you actually put it into the game and once you start to realize what the horse kind of looks like when you start breeding it and sharing genetics, that stuff just looks like it doesn't fully match. I also want to point out, I think this horse has exclusive eyes, or I could be tripping. It's brown, but I also think this is supposed to be purple. We'll have a look together. It does look like a new color. Like I don't think I've seen this color in the game before. It looks like a very, very deep purple. Like it looks like a full-on purple eclipse. Yeah, so I do think this is also a brand new eye color, but I could be wrong. Okay, so yeah, this is the Friesian in all of its glory. I'm going to keep the mane done up because I kind of prefer it this way. Next thing we got to talk about for the Rusted Purple is its exclusive ability. We're not going to talk about the purebred ability because it is just a regular trait you can find in the game. And I will be doing a separate video on purebred and crossbred traits at some point in time. So I'm going to leave my opinions on the purebred trait for a separate video. The exclusive ability for this horse is called One with Nature. And this ability is something that I got very interested in originally. So this is a semi-functional, semi-cosmetic ability where not only does it help with lower stamina use, but you actually have a cosmetic effect where animals are going to follow your horse if they have this crossbreed trait. And I think a lot of us originally were thinking like, oh, what are these animals going to be? Turns out if you read the details of the ability, so the game kind of tells you what animals will follow your horse. At level 1, it doesn't. I feel like they should tell you what animal follows your horse, but they decided to say a wild animal. That wild animal at level 1 is a chicken. Where is it? There we go. So it's a chicken. It's a full-on feathered chicken. Yep. A bit disappointing for anybody to call this a wild animal because this is a domestic animal. As a farm animal, it's not a wild animal. So I don't know if somebody's done some wording to make it seem like it's going to be like a cool wild animal, and then like, nope, we're going to just put a chicken. Should have just told us up front it was a chicken, Foxy. But okay, definitely not disappointed. But if you start leveling the trait up, you do get more animals. So at level 2, if you do level this up, obviously you get lower stamina usage. But the second animal to follow you will be a rabbit. So you'll have a chicken and a rabbit to follow your horse. So you got 2 animals. At level 3, that's when we have 3 animals. So you have chickens, rabbits, and a fox. If this level 3 ability is on a Pegasus, then you'll actually have 4 little birds that fly along with you, and they're all different colors. It's cute, and that's kind of it. That's it. It's cute, and that's really all that is to it. But to be fair, like that's really what this ability is. Like it's a cosmetic ability with some functionality in the lower stamina usage. In terms of this maybe being paid to win, like, oh, but you can pay for this lower stamina usage cross trait. So this stamina cross trait is kind of bad if you compare it to some other stamina abilities. For example, ultimate endurance. Ultimate endurance basically does the same thing as this ability, but it has way bigger percentages. Like level 2 of ultimate endurance is already better than level 3 of One with Nature. So this is definitely not a pay to win. If anything, this is kind of a pay to lose ability. Because yeah, you would only really want to put this ability on a horse that you want to use for like social gatherings and social events, like not really for competition. You technically can if you really wanted to, but yeah, this is not an ability that is going to break the game by any means. So once you acquire the ability, you have to go through the painful process of breeding to level this trait up, which is going to be more gems spent to level up traits, which I'm not a fan of. I would have thought that, okay, this is a cosmetic trait. I would have thought that this probably comes at level 3. I thought this should have been like an ability that just came with the horse. Like you should not have to pay more money to level this up. If you know what I mean, like that's my personal opinion. I don't think we should be getting this at level 1 because you're basically telling me like, okay, you've bought the horse, now you got to level up the ability if you want to see all the animals. Yeah, I don't know. This one I'm not really a big fan of with how they've decided to execute that trait. So aside from its visual appearance, the main other feature that Foxy really wants you guys to play around with the Friesians is that they want you guys to breed with them. So here's the question people have been currently asking about this horse. What color is this horse exactly? So the community has found out that the true color of the Rusted Purple Friesian, it is actually that purpley color on the top half of it. The rust color on the bottom, I don't think we've discovered what the rust color is at the moment, if it is a body color or not. But a few players, after breeding the horse, they found that the rust color transferred with the pattern and like the top color changed. And then players that do get solid colors out of this, like they get the purple color, there's no rust on it. So this is not a two-toned horse. This is a single purple horse with this rust coming in somewhere. We don't know exactly what this rust color is and how to actually trigger it through breeding. So just a fair warning, if you are thinking that if you bred the solid color for this horse that you're getting 2 colors, that is not going to be the case. By the way, we are going to be doing a attempted breeding of this horse. I don't have time to fully wait for the horse and to continue filming. So what we're going to do is I'm going to breed this horse. I'll record the foal fully grown and I'm going to show it to you guys on the screen after this breeding. So you guys get an idea as to like what the horse kind of looks like. So we're going to do a breeding because I feel like this is the main purpose of the Friesians. I'm going to use fairy bred because I would really like fairy bred's color on that purple. And if we don't get fairy bred's color, I am keen to see how this purple is going to react to fairy bred's full-on dapples, because fairy bred's got very, 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 very light dapples. So that would be cute. Also, I do want to guarantee the tail because I love fairy bred, but she's a little bit plain. And I have a bunch of stylish tails. So we're going to be popping on the stylish tails. I think we should do eye color as well. This horse has really interesting eye color. So I will also pop on the eye color. Facial marking. I don't know what I want to do for facial marking and body marking. I think we leave it and we're just going to see what happens with this breeding, like what's going to be the final result. But what we do know for sure is that this horse will be 50% Friesian. It will be a 50% Friesian. I'm hoping we get one with nature as the cross trait, because then I'd be able to do some crossbreeding with this. But if we don't get it, that is totally fine. Okay, so let's do the breeding and see what we get with these 2 horses. So what we know at the moment is the tail and the eye color will transfer, but everything else is going to be random. So what are we going to be getting for the foal? We got, oh, hello. Wait, are you a different color? Wait a minute. Are you a cream version? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Did we just... Hang on. We're gonna put this baby on. Okay, hang on. All right. Hold on, little bubba. You come here, bub. Come here. This horse doesn't want to cooperate. Okay. Is this a new color? Or is it colored like this because we used fairy bred as the parent? So it's got a cream gene and then it's lighter than the mum. That's interesting. Okay, I can't guarantee if this is a new color or not. I feel like this is a new color, guys. Yeah, that looks like a new color. By the way, I do actually like the blaze better than the facial marking on this file. Oh, I am... Color me interested, guys. I'm not joking. Color me interested after doing this breeding that there is like there might be some new variation to the horse if we add cream. I'm genuinely interested to see what happens if we add another cream gene to this foal in the future. Okay, I am very, very interested in this. So clearly there was a lot of thought put into this horse, especially with the breeding aspect in Star Equestrian, because like breeding is a huge thing in this game. Oh man, I wish I could stick around to see you grow up. I mean, you guys are gonna see it in just a second because I can just chuck the video footage in the video. But dang, I am very interested in checking out what happens if we do breed this again to a horse with double cream. Okay guys, we got some experimenting to do, but not in today's video, unfortunately. So final takeaway for today's video, guys, who benefits from buying this horse and who doesn't? I'm going to start with the players that probably are going to benefit from this. If you are totally in love with the horse and you don't care about anything else in this entire game, like do whatever you want, okay? As long as you are fully in love with the horse and you are completely aware of what you are buying, buy the horse. Seriously, I'm not going to sit here and dictate what you do and don't buy. Another type of player that might really enjoy this horse are our big breeders. If you are a very big breeder in Star Equestrian, if you are breeding horses like every week, or if you're breeding every day, then I could see you guys really enjoying this horse because it's going to bring so many brand new features to your stable. And you're going to have a lot more variety in the horses and foals that you are going to end up breeding. So big breeders are also going to enjoy this horse as well. Now, the players that are probably not going to benefit from this at all, if you are hoping to buy this horse and you kind of want to do it just for mastery, no. Do not get this horse for mastery alone. It is overpriced and very expensive if you only want to get mastery. If you already have a Friesian, just co-breed. It is way cheaper to level up mastery through co-breeding than it is through any other method. If you are brand new to the game and you do not have a Friesian yet, do not buy this horse. It is, personally, I don't think you should be spending $35 on a horse at all, especially if you're new to Star Equestrian. And you get so many free gems when you start the game that you can actually breed to get a Friesian. And there are so many colors and patterns and all that kind of stuff in the game, and so many players owning so many beautiful horses that they're more than willing to share their stock with you. So do not buy this horse if you are simply getting it because it is your very first Friesian. I personally do not think it's worth it unless you are absolutely drop dead in love with this horse. But I promise you guys, in the future, Foxy are going to be releasing more of these kinds of offer horses, and they're going to be prettier than the last batch. So I don't want you guys to kind of sit there and maybe regret any of your purchases. From a pay to win aspect, this horse has no pay to win features at all. Like none. Its cross trait ability is purely cosmetic, guys. So do not buy this horse if you think it's going to give you any kind of competitive advantage. Even for its purebred ability, I don't think it's really worth it, you know? Early bird, it's okay, but there are definitely other abilities in the game I feel that are way more valuable than early bird, even at level 2. So yeah, don't get this horse if you're trying to get some kind of competitive advantage in the game. There are other horses you should be buying or looking at if you want to have that kind of advantage. And lastly, to all my players out there that feel like they're missing out because you guys can't afford the horse, guys, it's just a pixel horse. Honestly, you really don't need this horse. It is just another horse that Foxy are selling to us to make money. There are going to be more horses in the future that are going to be just as pretty, if not prettier. So yeah, seriously, it's not the end of the world that you guys are not going to be able to purchase this horse, especially for the players out there I know that have been complaining that like, this horse should have been on sale for gems. I want to buy it for gems. Foxy is trying out a new method to basically get players to spend cold hard cash, cold hard money. So their target audience for this horse is not really for you guys if you are saving up gems to buy horses. They're trying to get more money going their way. For what? I have no idea. I wish I could say that money was going to go towards Bronco and its release, but we still don't have Bronco. So yeah, I don't know where that money is going exactly. So yeah, that's my final verdict for the Rusted Purple Friesian, guys. Personally, I'm not super in love with it. I'm kind of about it. I have other horses I really care about. So yeah, for me, if I knew all this stuff before I bought the horse, and if I wasn't a content creator, I don't think I would have bought this horse at all. I think I would have actually skipped personally. So yeah, that's going to be it for our review video of the Rusted Purple Friesian, guys. Thanks for watching another video of Star Equestrian, and hopefully my review / look at the Rusted Purple is going to help you make the correct financial decision, whether you do want to buy the horse or you don't. But if you found this video helpful at all, please leave a like on the video. It does help with the algorithm. And if you are new to the game and you just wanted to be a little bit of a nosy, sticky beak, you want to check out our new horses here as well. Hi there guys, my name is Dashabella. I'm a virtual equestrian VTuber, and I play a whole bunch of horse games on my YouTube channel. So if you like horse games as much as I do, then definitely give the channel a subscribe to get future notifications for all of my future uploads. But that's it for today's review. I'll see you guys for tomorrow's upload. Bye guys!